Hey everyone, thanks for coming back. These things are really scary me. It's not me turning the wheel. The car is. More attention is being paid to the autopilot system, which helps drivers do things like stay in their lanes. But it's not meant to completely take the place of a human driver. We can't think that everyone will understand this right away, can we? It's like a war of hopes and dreams. That is, why did it do that? I didn't even have my hands on the wheel. Elon, why do I need to keep my hands on the wheel if I have autopilot? Oh, because it's just less likely that an accident will happen with autopilot. The results were made public by the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, before the study was finished. What were they thinking? The reason is that studies take a long time, about a year to finish. The news had to come out right away. We couldn't wait that long. It is very important to stress that autopilot will never be perfect. There is no such thing as a perfect world. But I think it can cut down on accidents by a factor of 10, which would mean 10 times fewer deaths, tragedies, and serious injuries. That's a big difference. Good morning, Tesla fans and tech fans. We're going to talk about some exciting new releases today, such as Tesla's latest full self-driving SSD software, version 12.5 on point 2. We're talking about big changes to self-driving features, like getting rid of the steering wheel nag and adding vision-only monitoring in the cabin. Also, there's some talk about how the price for full unsupervised ability could change the game. You're in the right place if you're as interested as we are in how these changes will affect the way we drive. We will talk about what these changes mean for Tesla drivers and how they affect the future of transportation in general. Before we start, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you like keeping up with Tesla news and the fast progress being made in electric cars and self-driving technology. With your help, we can give you the most complete and up-to-date review of Tesla. Let's start. With their most recent FSD update, Tesla has been working on the following. Good news! The latest version of full self-driving, SSD 12.5 on point 2, has been released by Tesla. It's not just another small change, it's a big overhaul. It has been confirmed by Elon Musk that this big update will be coming to all Teslas, not just the newest ones but also those with Hardware 3. This does include the much-anticipated Cybertruck. Even cooler is that they were able to combine the software for driving on the highway and in the city into a single system that works well for both. Imagine being able to drive your car smoothly through the city and onto the motorway. For the first time, you can go to Tesla's website and watch a movie that shows off all of these self-driving traits. You could almost hear them saying, "See, it works." This is a big step towards making FSD something that people might want to use every day. When we talk about using this technology in our daily lives, Tesla is working hard to make FSD easier for most people to get and use. They're not just focused on the high-tech parts, they're also dealing with the problems and irritations that come with new technology every day. Things that can make or break your day, like bugs and other problems. Tesla is going after them head-on by making sure that their FSD system is as easy to use as it can be. Tesla also knows that the price of this kind of modern technology is a big problem for many people. They want to make FSD more cheap because of this. They are looking closely at how they set prices and looking for ways to cut costs, which could be good for customers. Imagine having cutting-edge technology in your car that lets it drive itself without spending a lot of money. Not only is this move meant to stay competitive, but it's also meant to make driving easier for more people, maybe even sooner than we thought possible. In the near future, this method could change a lot about how we think about owning and driving cars, making self-driving cars a reality for most people. What we need is to make the system work better and be easier for people to use. No more tech that looks like it would take a PhD to understand. The way we all think about getting from A to B might change after this fix come out. That sure would be something. You don't have to worry about the road or traffic because your car is taking you places quickly. Let your Tesla drive while you sit back and relax. What's next? Cars that fly. Who knows with Elon? What do you do if you have an older Tesla with hardware 3? Good luck. This fix isn't just for the brand new models. It's meant to make the whole system work better. Yes, there is only one program stack that rules them all. Also, here it is. It's not just any old software that's doing the driving. The AI is getting smarter and more aware. The most recent tests show that it can handle all kinds of driving situations better than ever. This AI is watching, no matter what the weather is like, in the city or on the highway. Now let's talk about what this change really makes more of. People are aware of it. Tesla's FSD isn't just for driving around town. It's also meant to keep you safe. It's better at finding anything that might come your way now that there are more cameras. Your Tesla will probably see it before you do, whether it's a lost soccer ball or a raccoon. The catch is this: with the planned 12.5 update, everyone will be able to drive without using their hands. That's what it would be like to sit in your car and let your Tesla handle the morning drive. What's going on right now looks like something from a sci-fi movie. By adding Smart Summon, Tesla has just raised the bar for its FSD technology. For real, this isn't just a way to show off at parties. It makes the whole system work better. Your Tesla can not only drive itself, but it can also find you in the parking lot and come to you just like a loyal pet. It makes FSD feel like a full program, not just a fancy add-on, by adding this extra feature. In order to run everything, a single stack device is used. What does that mean? Better planning, easier performance, and more safety are all things that this means. Your car isn't just responding, it's planning ahead and moving in a smarter way. Now that we've talked about planning, let's talk about thinking ahead. It used to be that Tesla's planner could only see a few seconds ahead, which isn't very far at a busy crossing. That lack of long-term vision was making things difficult. But hold on to your hats. The new and better planner can now see 5 to 10 seconds ahead of time, which makes it much easier to make decisions. That's a big step forward. Let's say that your Tesla moves based on what's going on further down the road, not just what's right in front of it. It will be smoother, there will be fewer sudden stops, and you will have a lot less worry. Let us look into how Tesla's fully self-driving tech works when the weather is bad. Picture it's heavy rain, the kind that makes the sky seem to open up. Maybe there's a storm with so many snowflakes that you can hardly see the car in front of you. Now is the time when Tesla's FSD technology really shines. Not only do you have to keep the car on the road, you also have to make quick, smart choices. The newest software update shows that it is possible to get around in bad weather as if it were a beautiful day. There was no hesitation. The drive was smooth and easy. This level of dependability in bad weather changes the game and shows how advanced Tesla's system has become. The clip of Chuck Cook's famous left turns without guardrails is another one. People talk about this video a lot. This picture, which is from version 12.5 on point 1, shows the Tesla making left turns at crossings without special signals. It's like seeing a master class in self-driving cars. Most people would hesitate or make a snap choice in this situation, but the Tesla makes these turns with calm precision. This is strong proof of how advanced AI-driven cars are getting at handling situations that are usually hard for even experienced human drivers. Let's look at how this technology handles staying in your lane. The lane centering feature is especially good, though it tends to favor staying close to the left side of the lane. This may not seem important when driving normally, but it can be dangerous, especially on roads with narrow lanes or when there is a lot of traffic. Because of this, the Tesla could have close calls with cars in the lanes next to it, especially if it suddenly changes directions. In terms of changing lanes, Tesla's method is not at all rash. The car doesn't just switch roads at random. It takes a lot of things into account at the same time. You can actually see how the choices are made. The system might follow a blue line on the screen that shows the planned route. Then think again after getting new information, and finally change lanes at the perfect time. It's not enough to just cross a lane. You have to understand how traffic flows, guess what other cars will do, and pick the best time to move. Watching this process is like getting a look into how the car's brain works, balancing careful thought with quick action to make sure every turn is safe and efficient. The new 12.5.1.2 update from Tesla doesn't just fix bugs, it changes the rules of the game. One of the most talked about things is that the steering wheel nag is no longer there. That's the push to keep your hands on the wheel, even when the car is driving itself, for those who don't care now.